Hey everyone, Sharpan here. I am making this video to introduce a new concept within the GX broker paradigm. And so in order to give you guys kind of an update as to how this concept will change and or enhance the way that we have been doing some things up until now, I need to give you the historical context. And so GX Broker became a popular platform that allowed influencers or people that are enthusiastic about cryptocurrency to get compensated for bringing people into crypto and giving them access to an easy to use software and letting them buy Bitcoin with bank transfer, credit card, e-transfer, etc. And obviously that's global exchange. And one of the core elements of the GX Broker platform was that as a broker, you're not doing any buying and or selling of cryptocurrencies. You have to not do the business of an exchange. You're doing the business of an affiliate where you're driving traffic and building a distribution pipeline. Well, what we've really looked at is how we can really turn that existing business, which is a great business, a lucrative business, one that's, has spawned so much success for so many people, and enhance it. And the greatest way that we can do that is actually by empowering our brokers to get cheaper and cheaper prices and potentially make more profit on their customers' Bitcoin trades. So let's look at it from what it stands today. Right now, when someone does an OTC trade, let's say I sign up my friend John for GX Nitrous. Obviously, that's a free sign up. That's an easy sign up. If you watched our recent updates, he gets to create a GX Nitrous operating system account in seconds. Now he's in, he gets to fund his account in US dollars or go straight to credit card and buy some Bitcoin. Now, depending on how he paid, let's say he used the US dollar account first to fund it and then swapped US dollars for Bitcoin, I, as the broker who got him involved, he used my sign up link, I get to set the fee in my OTC desk page inside of my brokerage app. I can say charge a 1%, 2%, 100% fee, doesn't really matter. Obviously, if you charge 100%, not many people are going to buy from you. But if I say, let's say a 1% fee, when John makes that $100 Bitcoin transaction for US dollars, I make $1 US. Now that is slightly different when it comes to credit card processing because as you guys know, right now we are putting together this Insta Crypto purchase product to be able to facilitate on-demand fiat credit card to crypto trade. So I'm going to leave that for another video. But if you're using the core way of buying Bitcoin, which is topping up your US dollar account in your vault, swapping it for dollars, you get to set your fee above the spot price. So you set a 1% fee, John's basically paying 1% over spot, and then that 1% goes into our OTC broker compensation plan, whereby the direct broker gets 70% and the rest is divided into the broker chain. That's how things are done now. What we're adding is a product subsect to GX Broker, which is called the supplier or the GX Broker supplier. And essentially, this is right now going to go into beta test. We're interestingly testing it out, but I think it's going to have a lot of success, which is going to allow our brokers to have a supplier account inside of their brokerage where they can leave their own Bitcoin, and when one of their customers wants to purchase Bitcoin, it still facilitates through their customer's Nitrous account. Nothing changes for them, but the Bitcoin comes from the supplier, which is in this case the broker. And then the account balance is topped up for the supplier. In other words, the broker is now the one that's supplying the coins and facilitating this trade, even though it's done behind, and GX is still the one that's responsible and intermediating everything. The GX broker is actually providing the liquidity. Now, there is a difference between this innovation and the fact that 2 weeks ago we released our sell-side product. The sell-side product is whether you're a broker or a user, you can come into GX with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, and just swap it for dollars in your account balance, which is just being able to sell Bitcoin to us as opposed to only being able to buy it. Now, the reason this is different is because as a GX broker, and the one reason that's different is because only GX brokers can do this, but another reason it's different is because now you can go source Bitcoin cheaper in any regard that you want. If you feel that you can get Bitcoin for 1 under, 2 under, 3 under, 4 under, 5 under, whatever it is for you, you can do that top up your account. You still have that 1% fee. The customer's still only paying 1 over spot, but you're making a lot more. And so this emboldens brokers to be able to go source coins. Now, this is not going to apply, I don't think, to 95% of brokers, because the process of sourcing coins is so tremendously onerous in some cases that it's not worth it, and might as well just let us do it and worry about nothing except collecting your transaction fees. But for some of our brokers, especially ones that are coming in as already OTC desk providers, coming in as broker dealers, coming in as exchange operators, being your own liquidity supplier is actually crucial to your profit margins. And so we're rolling this out. We're interested to see what you guys have to think about it. Test it out when it does come out. I'll make another video, put it in Facebook when the day that it releases. But this is showing you that we are going to head down the path of offering multiple venues whereby you can upgrade your profit margin. We'll always have our core broker business where you are getting paid for every type of transaction. And if you're keeping up to track, there are going to be so many more types of transactions coming down the pipeline because of how elaborate the GXOS family of apps is getting. But just on that core business, USD to BTC, we find this as a way that especially larger players can really drive some profits and take home more, and we become the operating system even for their OTC desk. So we're excited about it. Want to know what you guys think? Leave a comment below or leave it in the Facebook group. It's something that we're going to really test out and roll out over the next week or two. So thank you so much for listening, and we hope that you have tremendous success with this new innovation.